The Tampa Bay Lightning are one of the best teams in the NHL. With 11 straight winning seasons and back-to-back Stanley Cups, it has been good in Tampa. But after getting eliminated in the first round the last 2 years, there is worry growing. And that's where we begin. Our job is to win the Stanley Cup. And if I don't complete that, along with the rest of the goals on screen, one of you guys will be winning a brand new jersey. Let's begin. All right, so the Tampa Bay Lightning, we know how good this team is. Not going to change any divisions, even though, I might want to, considering the Atlantic division is fucking loaded. Going to keep everything the same. We're not changing shit. Going to keep the salary cap on. You know how this goes. We're not trying to cheat at all. All right, so if you don't know the roster, Nikita Kucherov is the star. All right, so here is the roster. Obviously, Nikita Kucherov, we have Victor Hedman, Braden Point, and Jake Wensel. You guys know the roster if you're watching this. If you don't, well, this is the roster. We got a lot of good talent on this team. Gonna look to make some back, fourth line, third line changes. Not looking to make too many moves with the team we have, but I think we're in a good spot. We're gonna take this straight here. We're gonna trade Zach Girgensons to the Chicago Blackhawks for a 2026 fifth-round pick. That's fine. We're gonna make this trade here with the Utah Hockey Club. We're gonna trade for Nick DeSimone and a third-round pick from Carolina. I know Carolina's a great team, but we're fine with that. We're trying to trade some of these vets that are on like little longer deals, like Cody Shearer here. Connor Shearer, excuse me. He's on he's $2 million over the next 2 years. If I could get rid of that for a draft pick, maybe a young guy, I'm good with that. We're gonna make one more trade, trading Connor Shearer for a 7th-round pick. I love the moves we just made. Got future draft picks while keeping the best players on this team, allowing young guys to come up and get valuable time on the ice. We're in a good spot. And this allows me to make some trades, or not make some trades, make some re-signings. Now, we have $3 million in cap space right now. If I can re-sign someone like a Nick Perbix for $1.7 million, damn, we're thin on money. Our coach thinks we can win the Stanley Cup. I'm with it. I think we can do that this season. Our team is great. Let's focus on conditioning. We want to get our endurance, speed, puck control, all that stuff up. I'm going to make a trade here. We have a really good, we have a great goalie in Andrei Vasilevsky. I'm going to trade our fourth and Henry Anfeld for 2 future fourths from Colorado. I like this trade. We made the trades. We have the team. Let's see how we do. I'm going to simulate the team. We'll see how we do in season 1. We're going to make this trade here with the San Jose Sharks. We're going to get their 7th-round pick. We're going to trade a couple of guys that probably aren't going to get any burn for us, and Edmonton's first-round pick, 4th-round pick, excuse me. For Nico Sturm, he's a center. I think he'd come in, and I think he'd be a big piece for us. I'm going to make this trade here with Detroit. I'm going to trade our 3rd and our 6th. Listen, at the end of the day, we have 20 more wins than the Detroit Red Wings. We're going to get their pick this year. We're going to get Will Lagesson, who's fine. Schmidt is this guy that he might pan out. He might not. Who knows? We'll take that. I'm gonna make a risky trade. I'm gonna trade Caleb Petrie and Utah 2nd-round pick for 2/3 from the Kings. Who, I mean, whatever. Maybe I remove this and add a bunch of like low-round picks. Maybe like I add the 2/4 instead. See if they bite. But I want this trade. They want Utah's 2020. Yeah. I mean, the Kings pick is the better one. Let's see if they take this. All right, so we're gonna trade our 1 second and a 2/3, get more guys. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Oh, my God, I actually simmed the game we lost. Dude, we just lost in the first round after getting 60. We just got, we were down, we were up 3. There are no words right now, bro. All right, so I didn't really see anybody at the second round pick that I like, so I just traded our a goalie. We just traded away 2 backup goalies. I want to get someone else in our system. Gonna make this trade here with the Blackhawks, trading our 4th round pick. Again, I didn't really find anybody I like for Washington's 4th in the future, and Adrian Martinez. He's a fine vet. I mean, at the end. We're gonna trade this trade with Pittsburgh. They offered us the Florida Panthers pick, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this name. John Puljujarvi. He's an elite right winger, so. New Jersey Devils 3rd round pick. I don't know why they offered us that, but we're done with this draft. I think we had a great draft. Got a couple guys that we liked, and then we managed to trade out of a bunch of picks and get future assets and then some other smaller pieces to fill out the team. We like that. All right, so we're at free agency here. We're not going to be big players. We lost a lot of guys because we just couldn't sign a lot of guys. We have a lot of our best players under big contracts. I don't think we'll be a player in free agency, but maybe someone slips through the cracks and we can sign them for a nice, cheap deal. Here we go. In year 2, I think our same thing is hopefully we can win a Stanley Cup this year. And then I want our guys to focus on probably just conditioning. I don't really know what else to do. Fuck it. We'll make any changes obviously here in year 2. Team is very similar. We did make minor marginal moves. Guys didn't play the full 82 games. Nobody was a significant negative. And the Hart Memorial, that's awesome. And the land, oh my God, bro, Nikita Kucherov is gonna sweep. Then the Vezina Trophy goes to the best goalkeeper. Shout out to Vasilevsky. And then Nikita Kucherov, bro, he is just cleaning up. Nikita Kucherov was a one-man army. Playoff tree, we're gonna take on, I don't necessarily know who, but we're gonna take on someone. Let's see. Taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Let's take a look at the playoff tree here. We're in the East. Taking them on. If we win this, we manage to go against Florida or Washington. We're gonna sim the first period. Tied 1 apiece. We're gonna sim the second period. We're up 4-1. Okay. So we should be good to sim this. second period. No. No, we got to get a goal, please. What a series. Holy shit. 5-3-2-1-6-3. We come back, win 4-3, 6-3, 4-1. Holy hell, bro. And now we take on the Florida Panthers, bro. The Florida Panthers, the reigning Stanley Cup champions. We got to go to their building to start the series. We win game 1 in Florida. Okay, that's a huge. Damn, so Florida went back to back. That's so tough, bro. We're going to draft Avery Anastas here in the first round, an elite potential right winger here. I think we just need to get higher level talent in our farm system. I'm going to draft Eno Allen here, an elite center. Again, we just need guys that I think can play at the NHL level. Gonna go with another winger here in Jesper Forsberg. I just don't want to draft defensemen just to draft defensemen if they suck. I'd rather just find them in free agency. But I did find a good defenseman here in Timo Alvara. Elite potential. He's got the scouts love him more than the ranking. Let's see this. Hopefully he's a stud. I'm also going to get another defenseman in Ricard Salaminin. If these guys can pan out, we're going to be in a great spot. I'm going to take a shot here on Reed Busminis. We didn't actually scout him, but again, we just need defensemen. I'm going to take another shot at another defenseman in Jesper Gustafsson. I think he'd be a potential piece for us. Gonna take another shot here at Harvey Jenks. We're trying to draft as many good young defensemen as we can. Gonna go after Lasse Arenas. Guys with elite potential this late, might as well take a swing. Gonna take a chance on Gleb Simonov. Again, just want to take a shot on a center. Might as well use the picks we have. We traded away one of our 7th round picks. We're going to take another shot on Lenny Booze. We had 3 7th round picks. Didn't need all of them. And we're going to make a trade here with the Vegas Golden Knights. We're going to trade for Alexei Schmid. and their future seventh for our 219th pick, the seventh round pick this year. Just want to have a backup goalie. We don't have a really good backup goalie for Andrea Basslas. We made a lot of picks in this draft. We had a lot of picks. What is that? 3, 6, 9, 11 guys we drafted. We made a couple trades as well to get future draft assets. Yeah, it was a big day for the Tampa Bay Lightning and their potential. So we managed to re-sign everybody. This year we did. Last year we were not actually able to re-sign everybody. I'm not worried about that. I need to re-sign Nikita Kucherov. Right, that's the one. I'm not worried about free agency right now. He wants $18 million fucking dollars a year for 3 years. That's like 20% of my cap. Fuck it, dude. It's all yours. All yours. He's gonna get a big bump, and we're gonna have to deal with losing a lot of guys because of it. But it's Nikita Kucherov, bro. He's the best player and one of the best players in hockey right now. All right, so here we are. We're going to make this trade here with the Nashville Predators. We're going to trade for Vancouver's 2028 third, giving up 2 fourths, and we're going to get Mark Sinikowski. He's an older vet, but he's a good fourth-line guy. All right, heading into year 3, I didn't mean to end the conversation, but I think our chance to win a Stanley Cup is also just as high as it's been the last 2 years. All right, so the team heading into year 3, very similar. Again, Nikita Kucherov, Braden Point, Jake Wenzel, Victor Hedman. We have a lot of the same guys surrounding him: Brett Hagel, Aaron Cirelli, Eric Senack, Ryan McDonough. We just... Moser has developed really well. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent, so it's going to be tough to try to bring him back unless the salary cap goes up, unless I can figure out a way to trade some of these guys, shave some cap. Here in year 3, I think we have a chance to win the Stanley Cup. Let's see if we can do it this year. Okay, so we made it to the end of the season. We're 57, 21, and 4. So if you look in the bottom right corner, you can see the divisions, right? I'm not going to show you our division. Hurricanes have 50 wins. That's one 50-win team. The Avalanche are another 50-win team. That's 2. The Atlantic Division had 4 50-win teams. We had 6 50-win teams in the NHL. 4 of them were in our division. Incredible. Like our division was unreal, but we managed to get, like I said, we managed to get second in the division. We'll be in the playoffs. 57 wins. We played great hockey all season. We're going to show you guys the stats really quick. Nikita Kucherov, 107 points. 94 points for Braden Point. Just much more spread out across our points. 93 points for Jake Wenzel. Much deeper this year. Our plus minus, a lot of guys were good. We only had a couple guys. Michael Yesamont and then Emil Martin Lilleberg. We only had a couple, 4 guys that were negative on the ice, and no one was worse than -6, so we're fine with that. If we look at the awards, I wonder if we played, the Stanley Cup. This was last year. Individual awards, Nikita Kucherov wins the R. Rush Trophy and Hart and the, oh my god, Nikita Kucherov is an absolute monster, bro. Wins the Ted Lindsay, wins the Maurice Richard, bro, and oh dude, like he's just everywhere. All right, we're gonna take on Toronto. I believe last year we took on Toronto in the playoffs as well. All right, here we go. Can we take down Toronto? We get game 1 at home. Let's see how we do here. We win 4-2. That's a huge first win. Can we win game 2? If we can take home ice and defend it, put ourselves in a good spot. We lose. Okay, 5-1. We got to go win 1 in Toronto. Then this is not going to be easy. We win game 3 in Toronto. Okay, huge. Can we win game 4? Are we going to go back tied 2-2? Toronto was another great team. Yeah, our division was just brutal, bro. Game 5 here at home against the Toronto Maple Leafs. We win that game. That's a huge win. Can we take game 6 here in Toronto? Advance to the quarterfinals. We're going to go to a game 7. Probably going to go to game 7. We win. I lied. We're not going to game 7. I think that means we take on... I didn't actually look at the bracket. Let's look at the bracket in a second, actually. But I think that means we're going to take on Florida in the second round, depending on how their series goes. It is. We have to go to Florida again, bro. Oh, my God. Florida was the best team in the NHL. They knocked us out last year. We lost to the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champions. This is going to be a very tough series. They won 4-1 over Boston. Nikita Kucherov is getting older. I don't really know how much longer we're going to be at this level. And if we don't start winning soon, this is going to get dangerous quick. Oh, here we go. At Florida. We won game 1 in Florida. That is a huge win. I expect them to defend home ice. They do. Now we have to defend home ice here in Tampa. We lose in overtime. Uh-oh. This is when things can get dicey. We got to win game 4 here. We lose in overtime. Our season has a potential to fall apart right here. We lost all 3 games, 2 in overtime by 1 goal. Let's sim the first period. Down 2-1. Let's sim the second period. Tied 2-2. Okay. Can we get a nice goal here, please? No, not the Florida Panthers. We got to score on the power play. We score on the power play. Huge. Here we go. Can we score here? 4-3. No. Oh, it's 4-3 us. Oh, my God. It's 4-3 Tampa Bay Lightning. No. Get out of the power play. Get out of the power play, please. Honestly, I'm going to hop into this game. Haven't shown you guys, I don't think any gameplay at this point, and I wanted to. If we can win game 5 here in Florida, in Miami, we're going to send the series back to Tampa Bay. Holy hell, bro. I don't understand. We have the best team on paper, like, by and away. I'm still terrible at this game, so this is actually... Damn, still terrible. We lost. Get out of there. Get out of there. Honestly, I'm just going to play keep away with Jake Wenzel. I have all the on-ice stuff thing Of course I do. Oh, no. Shit. Oh, okay, good. 47 seconds left. Holy shit. We got to win this. Nikita Kucherov tied for second in the playoffs in points. I gotta hold it, okay. I stole the puck. Damn. Here we go. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just... Get the puck out of there. Damn! Cernak! Dude, this is horrifying. Only 20 seconds came off the clock. Are you kidding me? I felt like an eternity. They have an empty net. If I get the goal, if I get the puck, I just gotta shoot it. I gotta get out of there. What do you mean I'm not holding it, bro? Dude, oh my god. No, Lansing! Dude, there's no energy from our guy. Dude, they're gonna score. Vasilevsky, holy shit. Okay, 3 seconds left. Fight him. Oh, wouldn't let me. I was gonna beat the shit out of him. Okay, finally, we got our third line in. Holy hell, bro. Yes, we won. Oh my god, we won. I can't believe we won. I didn't do shit, but we won. 4-3, Tampa Bay over the Florida Panthers. Holy hell, bro. Headed back to Tampa. We gotta win this game. Taking on the Florida Panthers here at home in Tampa Bay. Dude, I'm so nervous. 3-2 after the first period. Golly. 7-4? Holy hell, that was an explosive second period for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Holy shit, 7-4. We're headed back to Miami to take on the Florida Panthers in Game 7. Please. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. On the road, the best team in the NHL. 4-0 in the first period. They got 3. I don't like that. We won 6-3. We came back down 3-1. 4 goals in the first period. Let's go, Tampa Bay. We're taking on the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers. We get to come back home. We win game 1, 4-3. How about game 2? We win game 2, 8-0. How about game 3? We lose 4-3 in New York. Yeah, New York. They're good. They're a great team. We win game 4, 3-1. Can we win game 5 and advance to the Stanley Cup? We advance to the Stanley Cup. Oh my God, 3-0 in game 5. We're gonna take on either Seattle or Colorado. Seattle tried to trade with us a bunch this past season. 3-3. Is it going to be the Kraken or is it going to be the Avalanche? It's probably going to be the Avalanche. It's the Kraken. We're taking on the Kraken. Starting this series off against Seattle at home. Can we take game 1? We do 3-2 in overtime. Can we win game 2? We win game 2, 3-2. Can we win game 3? We lose game 3. 5-1 in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle's a great team. We're expecting them to win these games at home. We win game 3. 2-1 in overtime. We head back to Tampa Bay. We lose game 5. 4-0. We gotta go to Seattle. It's gonna be a tough place to win. We win the Stanley Cup. Oh my God, we win the Stanley Cup. We just won the Stanley Cup. 6-2. The Tampa Bay Lightning are your Stanley Cup champions. Oh my God, this was a lot tougher than I expected considering the team we have. Make sure, if you want to see me do another hockey rebuild, make sure to comment down below. I've done a couple of these. This was definitely, I don't want to say it was the easiest, but it was definitely the most interesting because I was about to be capped out because Nikita Kucherov was about to make like $20 million a year. That was going to really screw my team. So shout out to Nikita Kucherov for winning this year, so I don't have to deal with that. Again, comment down below if you want to see me do another team or literally any other video. Make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And YouTube thinks you're going to like this video. Find out if they're right.